How's the water?
Perfect. Just ideal.
At sea, there is constant movement. It's euphoric highs and hopeless lows. We flow with it all as time stretches and the days glide by like water under our keel. There's nothing out here except the sea and sky, our boat, and ourselves.
You guys gonna hold it up for a pic?
No.
Really?
Yeah, Ryan. This is really heavy.
3 weeks after leaving Mexico, we made landfall in the Marquesas Islands, some of the most remote islands on Earth. They are rugged and dramatic with tall cliffs, towering mountains, and endless waterfalls. The ocean here is pristine and wild, full of energy and life. The water here is magnetic, begging to be explored. After setting anchor, we set out to dive into the clear, warm water and soon encountered an animal that is as intelligent as it is beautiful. Octopi communicate by changing color. This one had a lot to say. My heart melted when I realized this little guy followed Ryan back from the reef. Ryan transferred him to me, and then I transferred him to the latter. A few days later, I noticed our little buddy was still there, so we transferred him to the anchor and carefully lowered it near the reef. Oh, we were so stoked when he followed the anchor and found his way home. Even the rain is a gift. It washes our boat, Naoma, gives us water to drink, and it feeds the endless waterfalls found in these islands. The first humans arrived in these islands about 1,000 years ago. Imagine knowing you're walking the same path they followed to reach one of the longest waterfalls in Polynesia.
At one point, there were over 78,000 people thriving in these islands. Contact with early Western explorers brought disease and resulted in the Marquesans experiencing the greatest loss of life of all the islands in Polynesia. By the 20th century, the population was down to only 4,000 people. Some traditional Marquesan culture still exists today despite the impacts of disease and religious missionaries. Ancient tiki statues and other evidence of early civilization can be seen everywhere. In fact, many people now build their homes on the same rock foundation used for hundreds of years. These tiki statues are guarding a platform that was likely used for religious ceremonies. I was awestruck to experience this direct connection to raw Polynesian culture.
Tattooing is another tradition that has survived over the years. These days, they still use the traditional symbols, but they usually arrange them in more contemporary patterns. Ancient Marquesans received tattoos after significant events in their lives.
This is Matiki, you know?
Makatiki,
On the voyage, you see, yeah, like angel.
yes.
Look, you every time.
And this is for good sex.
Music and dance are other ways traditional culture survived. Many warm evenings we could hear drumming in the distance.
I loved that.
Yeah, it was rad.
But it's not all ancient chants. Our friend Peter had a going-away barbecue for us, including a live performance of a song we hear everywhere in French Polynesia.
Maruru Piero.
What's going on?